Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, My Gamer Academia. Today, we are diving into an updated build guide for our priest. Our previous build was great for progression, but it ran into a pretty big wall when trying to survive the higher Torment levels beyond Torment 2.8. It just wasn't tanky enough. Now that the taskbar hero development team has released a roadmap focusing heavily on defense mechanisms and rebalancing the meta, which is definitely going to shake up the old glass cannon playstyle, we need a proper tank for the upcoming stages and dungeons. With this new setup, you will be able to comfortably survive or even solo all stages up to Torment 3.9. To give you an idea of how powerful this setup is, let's take a look at our current priest stats. Right now, our priest has an attack damage of 2,429. That might seem a bit low on paper, but our actual damage relies on the Wrath of Heaven skill, which delivers a massive 590% lightning damage. Pair that with our 71% lightning damage enhancement, and it is more than enough to one-hit all the normal monsters in the game. On top of that, she is an absolute fortress now. We are looking at 6,673 HP, 20,000 armor, 75% all elemental resistance, 70% damage reduction, and 50 damage absorption. The best part, we don't need to chase a 75% cooldown reduction stat with this build. Instead, we have a 144% skill duration increase, which gives our Wrath of Heaven skill a perfect 100% uptime. For sustain, we have a superb 8.5% life leech, meaning every single hit immediately brings her health bar right back to full. If you watched our warrior guide, you might notice this priest is slightly less tanky than our warrior, but she makes up for it by providing massive buffs for the whole party and huge area of effect attacks that clear entire waves of enemies instantly. Now, before we proceed with the specific gears and skills, I would like to share to you our sponsor, LagoFast. I hope you guys can support them, as they help many taskbar hero content creators, and their tool is genuinely incredibly useful for your daily farming and stable gameplay. Managing the inventory can be a nightmare in taskbar hero after a day of grinding, and you don't even get a nice loot. That's where LagoFast comes in to help you manage your background grind seamlessly. LagoFast is a top-tier game booster that eliminates lag and packet loss, but they also have incredible game-specific tools. Specifically for taskbar hero, they have an auto assistant which is a lifesaver for idle grinding. The tool automatically handles auto chest opening, so your chest count never hits its limit. It features auto stashing to keep your main bag clear. If you're worried about your stash getting full, it features auto synthesis and auto alchemy, which you can completely customize. I've been using this to auto synthesis all gears, materials, and accessories up to the rare level. With this tool, you won't be missing out on trade ship cooldown, as can automatically queue items up with their auto load ship feature. It is also customizable, and I set it up to auto sell my Torment Soulstone. If you prefer to choose your items manually, you can open the real-time market price so you can see the exact current price on Steam. Another great tool is the gear and material drop details feature, which lets you see the game's drop data in advance. This works because the moment you enter a stage, the game server preloads the predetermined loot into your computer's memory. If you don't like the upcoming drops, you can simply go to another stage to reset it. For example, if you are normally farming in Torment 3.9 but do not like the loot, you can switch to another stage with different box. You can switch to Torment 1.2 and the loot table will change. Once the list updates and you still don't like it, you can just head back to stage 3.9 to reset the list again. This completely maximizes your active farming efficiency so you get much better items. LagoFast doesn't modify data, generate items out of thin air, or alter official drop rates, making it safe from bans. It also have other tools for other games such as Path of Exile, AN2, and Fortnite. You can check out the other games you can use this with by clicking the link in the description in the link below. Now, if you decide to purchase a plan, you can use the code MYGAME or MYGAME to get a 30% off. They also have an additional discount if you purchase a yearly plan, and the discount stacked together, making your purchase totally worth it. Alright, now that we are back, let's get straight into our skills. Our active skills for the priest remain the same as our previous build: Wrath of Heaven, which is our core damage skill, and Blessing of Might. As I mentioned, we have 100% uptime for Wrath of Heaven because of the 144% increased skill duration we get from our Beyond Fighter's helmet. With this specific item equipped, you only need to look for around 25% cooldown reduction to maintain that permanent uptime. Moving on to our passive skills, we need a healthy balance of both damage and survivability. For the damage portion, invest points into attack damage, and then maximize your area of effect so your Wrath of Heaven can strike as many enemies as possible. You can also throw some points into cast speed to get a faster animation time when casting your main skill. I personally put 6 points into Cooldown Reduction to hit that comfortable 25% breakpoint. This number might change a little bit depending on what stats you have on your accessories, so just tweak it until you hit 25% so your priest doesn't constantly stop to awkwardly rebuff herself. For the survivability passives, put 7 points into all elemental resistance. This is enough to hit the 75% cap, even when you factor in the heavy Torment difficulty penalties. If the developers add even harder difficulty stages in future updates, you can consider adding more points here. Next, grab the additional HP passive, because this scales beautifully with the decorations and engravings we chose for this build. You will also want to pick up damage absorption to significantly lower the final chunk of damage you take from enemies. Any remaining skill points you have left over can be safely dumped straight into armor. Now let's talk about the gear setup. For our weapons, we are using both the Beyond Dimensional Scepter and the Dimensional Tome. This combination allows us to have 2 decoration and engraving slots. The great news is that these are very cheap on the market right now, so they won't break the bank. You need to put 1 slot for lightning damage to be able to one-hit all enemies, which you can easily get from either a Mystic Topaz as a decoration or Demon Blood as an engraving. For all the remaining weapon slots, focus entirely on area of effect by using Black Pearl for your decorations and Demon Blood for your engravings. For our armor pieces, the absolute most important item is the Beyond Fighter's Helmet, which gives us that vital skill duration increase. For the chest piece, we are running the Beyond Dimensional Armor. For your gloves, you have 2 good options. You can either use the Immortal Grade Dimensional Gloves for some extra raw damage, or choose the Beyond Dimensional Gloves if you want an additional engraving slot. Finally, for the boots, we finish the set with the Beyond Dimensional Boots. When it comes to fine-tuning our decorations and engravings on our armor, we first set our engravings to increase our overall damage reduction. You can use either Phoenix Ash or Titan Marrow for this. I personally went with Phoenix Ash because it was much cheaper to buy on the market. Now, since the priest class doesn't naturally have a built-in damage reduction skill, you will need to use 2 pearls as decorations to successfully reach the 75% damage reduction cap. For your other armor decoration slots, slot in Void Opals for additional max HP. We want to hit around 6,500 total HP to have a safe, stable health pool for surviving Torment 3-9. Next up is our accessories. For our amulet, I opted for the Eclipse Amulet to gain extra cooldown reduction and attack speed. For earrings, the Immortal Ethereal Earrings are perfect for the extra attack damage and life leech. For the ring, we use the Arcana Amethyst Ring for a great mix of attack speed, cast speed, and attack damage. And we round it out with the Crimson Bracer for extra damage absorption and reduction. On 2 of these accessories, we place Void Opals as decorations to boost our flat max HP. This creates a massive synergy with the percentage-based HP modifiers on your main armor decorations. We then use Demon Blood for the engraving to secure our HP leech. For the other 2 remaining accessories, we slot in Astral Diamonds as decorations for more area of effect, and Minotaur Horns for the engravings to push our area of effect even further. Alternatively, if you want to go full tank mode, simply swap those 2 accessories with Void Opals decorations instead. This bumps our priest up to an absolute monster of a tank with almost 9,000 total HP. If you choose this route, you can use your engraving slots for more area of effect, because you really only need 1 or 2 sources of life leech to instantly snap her health back to 100% the second she attacks an enemy. And that is it for our endgame priest build. This setup is incredibly versatile. You can run it solo or take it into full party play without worrying about disrupting the standard sorcerer, ranger, and priest meta team composition. I truly believe this build is going to be incredibly valuable when the new stages and dungeons finally drop, since she can effortlessly tank aggressive enemies using her high damage reduction and massive health pool. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next character breakdown. If there is a very specific build or class variant you want to see us cover next, drop a comment down below and we will get to work on it for our future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.